Park post-COVID. This is one of the 14 plus movie specials that they're dropping on Paramount Plus, which is weird to me because if you don't know, you actually can't stream this show on Paramount Plus. You can only stream it on HBO Max, but yet they're dropping exclusive specials on here. So you have to have two different services to watch the dang show, which is like, what the hell? Can these damn services figure out what they're doing? I should state with this show, I'm new to this series. I've never seen every episode of the show. I've seen like one or two episodes. So this is really, like I saw the previous special, didn't review it, because I watched it so late that it was like, okay. And I want to just talk about all these specials because I have Paramount Plus and I want to review stuff for you guys, and I want to get into the show, and I'm definitely going to watch more of this show. But this special was good. Basically, the plot of this special was after the events of the last pandemic special. The boys are all older, and now they have to like deal with post-COVID, which is this set in the far, far future, and the events of Kenny's death, and there's like a mystery, which I won't spoil for you. Someone who's not had an experience with this show, I thought this show was funny. Like, I could have sworn most people watch this show for comedy. And not say I didn't laugh, but it was like, oh, it seems a lot more story focused, which I guess is what I've heard from people who like this show, is that it's more story focused, which isn't a bad thing. I was curious what the mystery was, because even someone who doesn't watch the show, I understand that this is unusual to see the boys as adults, right? Because they're, I'm referring to them as boys because they were young boys, and that's how you see them majority of the time. It doesn't end on a cliffhanger, which was interesting. Yeah, but I really like the joke that they locked everyone inside because one guy wasn't vaccinated, and then he said that he refused to get vaccinated because he heard there was shellfish in it. So it sounds like he's saying selfish, which is just ridiculous, but perfectly like this show kind of humor. I don't know. It's kind of cool that they're dropping 14 movies. Though I think when people heard 14 movies, they were kind of like, what do you mean by 14 movies? Because this really isn't a movie. It's just a special. But this is kind of what they're counting as their movies. Because, like we do have a South Park movie, and that movie came out, and it was actually theatrically released. So some people were wondering if they're going to do that. I wish they would do something like that, but it seems like the work and effort that went into that movie is not something that the creators of the show ever want to do again, which I don't blame them because that's a great movie, and I did watch that movie too. And it's good. So I don't know. I would recommend, if you're a fan of the show, go watch the special. Basically, that's all I'm saying. Yeah, it's weird that that you can't stream the actual show on this streaming service. Though you can stream the movie because Paramount owns the movie, which I believe they own the rights to the show too. So I don't know why all this isn't streaming in one place. Can we figure this out, guys? I don't need to have 50 services for the same thing. People go, why do you have like 900 plus movies behind you all the time? Because this is why. Because I don't want to pay for 50 services just because I want to watch one thing. One thing, okay? Damn it.